Best things to watch while you're high, part 2. You guys liked my first video so much I had to make a part 2. Number 1. Old nostalgic movies. The best thing to do while you're high is to go back and watch old movies that you loved as a kid. When you watch a movie as a kid, your whole perspective of the movie would be completely different to what it would be as an adult. Like when you watch The Incredibles as a kid, you perceive the mum as a cool superhero who saves lives by stretching. But when you watch the same movie as an adult, you realize that MILF is a baddie, and you wonder if she could also stretch her pussy. Number 2. Going down the YouTube wormhole. Watching someone on YouTube is so much more intense when you're high, because you're analyzing every aspect of this YouTuber. For example, right, I was watching a random YouTuber when I was fried, and I actually found him entertaining. Let's call him Kyle. And I've never seen this YouTuber before, right? But I saw another video in the recommended section saying the Kyle controversy. I click on the video, and it's a video of someone exposing Kyle for beating his girlfriend. And I was just taken aback. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was actually finding this guy entertaining, but he's a dickhead. So now I'm invested, you know what I mean? So I go to his girlfriend's perspective, and she's made a video saying, oh, Kyle's beat me, and then there's another video in the recommended section exposing the girlfriend this time, because it turns out she made everything up just because Kyle threatened to break up with her, and she didn't want that to happen. Bro, I just went through this whole rabbit hole of just what the fuck? Number 3. Watching old cartoons. I think we could all agree that cartoons nowadays are absolutely dog shit. I'm not talking about like Rick and Morty and Family Guy. I'm talking about actual cartoons made for kids. Like back in the day, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, Ed, Ed and Eddie, SpongeBob SquarePants. Bangers upon bangers, bro. And all these cartoons actually had like a progressive storyline and had a meaning behind every episode. I can't lie, while researching for this video, I typed up Scooby-Doo 2023. And not only does the animation style look so bad, but Shaggy's black. And Velma's Indian. What's going on? Like, I'm a brown man myself, but you don't have to change the ethnicity of all these characters for the sake of diversity, fam. You're ruining my show. I'm surprised Scooby-Doo isn't a poodle yet, but I know it's coming. Number 4. Watching documentaries. When it comes to being high, watching documentaries is definitely up there. Not only will it be educating you so you can feel productive, knowledge, but these documentaries are so entertaining when you're high. You could be watching a documentary about anything. I was sat there watching a documentary about Genghis Khan, and the amount of things I learned about history and the world itself is crazy. Matter of fact, he's become one of the most influential people in my life, and the guy's been dead for a couple of 100 years. Number 5. Watching people. Pause. I know it sounds creepy, but hang on, let me explain. One of the biggest blessings in life is getting completely fried with your boys and then going to a busy city. And then just watching people like street performers, people who are fighting, roadmen trying to sell weed to tourists, businessmen who are running through central London. And just walking through central London, there's so many things happening constantly. It's so entertaining. Me personally, I love getting fried with the guys and then planning a trip to central London, where we just walk through the busiest areas and just interact with random people. It's like Omegle in real life, bro. Like, you never know what to expect. Like, you could just be in a coffee shop talking to a random guy who's dressed average, and you come to find out he's a CEO of a startup company who's made 30 mil in his first month. Yeah, London is crazy. Number 6. Watching music videos. We all know one of the best things to do while you're high is listen to music.
What the fuck, Mary?
But you guys are actually missing out if you've listened to music and never watched the music videos, because nowadays, bro, technology has evolved so far to the point where music videos are like movie masterpieces. So I've got this playlist on my Spotify I listen to every single time I'm high, and one of the songs in that playlist is ASAP Forever by Pretty Boy Rocky.
Man, I be that pretty motherfucker, man.
I've been listening to that song for years and I love it. But one day when I was high off my head, I was just browsing on YouTube and I came across that song and I watched the music video for the first time, and oh my god, I never knew what I was missing out on. That shit was so beautiful, it almost made me cry. And also, you're welcome for me putting you on to a banger of a song. Number 7. Now this is something that was told to me by every single one of you in the comments, and it's watching my videos. It's actually crazy to me that a lot of you guys come and rewatch my videos when you're high because of how entertaining you found it. But the one thing I ask from you guys is to turn on the notification bell. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Mary.